Hi everyone, this is in California. I want to thank all of you for being on the Hangout today. Good evening, Boris, and hello, Brian in Kentucky, Larry in Hollywood, and Michael Rutherford in near San Diego. So we're going to make this a quick call. Thank you for being with us, and I'll turn it over to who goes first.
Boris.
Boris. Take it over, brother.
Take it away, Boris.
Oh yes, hello everybody. Hello my dear sponsors, my uplines, okay? My upline sponsors for my upper ripples. And hello Brian, of course. And first of all, let me say that I'm very happy that I've got the possibility to get into this project. Mariah, thanks to you really. Because I was really expecting something like this a long time ago when the apps first came out, when I downloaded the first app into my smartphone, okay? So, and now we are in Rippln, and Rippln is really rocking around the world, and it's even hard to imagine. You see, nobody made even no 1 penny here, and we already crossed long time ago 1 million mark. This is crazy. This is crazy. I can't imagine what will happen when monetization will start. But listen, okay, so I have some questions, and I think everybody in Russian-speaking team, because I think I'm presenting one part of large Russian-speaking audience in our system, in our Rippln, okay? They are curious to know some things, and if I may ask some questions, maybe you can answer me those questions.
Yes, okay? Yes. I'd love to.
Okay, listen. First of all, now the new Blitz campaign started, and it's very easy to qualify to get this link, this Blitz link. Okay, and my question is, if you know this link will stay to us permanently, or can we use this link in the future? Okay, not to use the invites anymore, you know, one by one. So, Brian, can you tell us?
Yes, definitely. The Blitz is a promotion, so this link is a promotional link until we start going live. Once we go live, then people will have their own embed or rip code, but it will be a different rip code than the Blitz link referral code. So this referral code on this Blitz link, you have 7 days to qualify, and then once you've qualified, you have 7 days to use it.
I see. Okay, very good. Okay, so there is a big event starting very soon, the Playbook event in Dallas. And, okay, I know that not everyone can participate, okay? But, so are you planning to make recordings from this event also? I understand maybe it's too early to ask, okay? But
right.
Later on, because it's very important event, and we have to show, you know, to the people what happens there. You know, I understand that the crowd will go crazy there, but will we have any possibilities? Maybe just a short videos, you know.
We might do some recap videos from the event. I doubt there'll be anything live that we'll be streaming. But after the event, we might show some recap videos of the energy, the excitement, some of the announcements and things of that nature.
Excellent, very good. Okay, so can I continue with my questions?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Okay, so next week, we all will have possibility to power up, okay, to become a Rippln players. So we've been waiting for this time, oh, so long, but not as long as you there in America. So you guys have a really great patience, okay? Okay, but my question is, what kind of payments the people from Russia and other countries can use, okay, to power up? What kind of payment methods, okay? How we can pay for it?
It'll be, people be able to pay via Visa, MasterCard, or Visa, MasterCard, debit card. So credit card or debit card will be the gateway.
I see. So, but if some people, for some reason, don't have those credit cards, is it possible that somebody else will pay for this person? I think yes. It's not against the law.
No, it's not against the law. Obviously, we have security measures to keep fraud down. You know, for people stacking into commissions and then doing refunds. And then there'll be some exceptions depending on the countries and the leadership in the countries. There's some countries that they'll require some cash deposits, but we'll have to build those after. We'll build some of that infrastructure will be put in place within the first 60, 90 days, depending on the countries that need it and the type of growth that they're seeing, if that makes sense.
I see. And there is going to be probably a kind of agreement between company and the player, right? So which has to be filled up.
Yes.
I think it will be online made.
It will. Everything will be online.
I see. Good.
And it'll all be secure. You know, we've taken a lot of time, energy, and money into all the security measures, you know, for our global platform.
Good. Excellent. Okay. So I've noticed that Rippln is developing very fast in certain countries. Okay, of course, US and Brazil and so. What do you think? What is the reason why business is growing so fast in Brazil but not in Russia?
Well, I think Russia is doing a great job. I mean, I think that I think we have a lot of incredible leadership in Russia that. When monetization turns on, you know, I think everyone's at a different stage of where we're at. And I think we'll see some people's ripples double, triple, quadruple once that reward system comes into play. I think a lot of it has to do with the psychology of the leadership, meaning some people are tangible. They want it tangible. They want to be able to monetize immediately.
Yes, yes.
Others are great conceptually during a pre-launch stage. I'll give you an example. I have a really good friend of mine that's in the Ripple, and he's a really big leader, really strong leader, has made millions of dollars, and his Ripple is a couple thousand people, which is good, but comparatively to someone like Michael's Ripple at 100,000, right, it's a huge difference. However, I would argue that once this reward system turns on, I believe he'll be one of the biggest Ripple makers in the business, but it's how he markets comparatively to maybe how some of the online guys market. And I think that we're going to see some countries that aren't even on the map, and Mariah can attest to this, like Hong Kong and China. You know, once the Ripple goes live and a lot of the systems, you know, convert into Chinese Mandarin and, you know, get up, we're going to see them, you know, go crazy. I think Brazil's a great market that, you know, right now there is, you know, if you know the state of the country, there's just a ton of people that they don't have many options, and they see this as an option, and I think that we have, you know, some really excited people just wanting to get a head start. So I think that the game hasn't even begun yet. So I think that the race for who's going to be the biggest country, and I think it's going to change a lot over the next 6 months and the next year. And I know you've had a lot of international experience. I know Mariah has a tremendous amount of international experience, which she might want to piggyback on what she's seen take place and her anticipation for the future.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. We'll see, guys. Okay.
The race is on.
Okay. So one more question is coming to you. Okay. Listen. Okay. Once all the upgrades will be established, so and what kind of payment system will company use to pay off the rewards to all players? What will be the payment system? What kind of? Will it be any bank card or?
It will be a bank card. Initially, it'll be a bank card in about 78 of the countries. And then, like I said, depending on different countries, we might have to look at different forms of how to remit payment. But right now, we'll issue everyone a pay card globally in an e-wallet account.
And the e-wallet account, I see. Listen, okay, but what about the fans? You know, fans will collect the points, okay? And if they want to buy something from the system by using the points, so can they use the points from the electronic wallet, or the wallet will be only for the players?
The wallet will be only for the players. The fans will be more like gifts. It'll be more like novelties. It'll be like a Marriott's reward system. as we evolve the fan game. I guess I misspoke. The fan game. So they'll be able to redeem those for different types of prizes. Once they're clear, then they'll go into the e-wallet system.
I see. Good, good, good. Okay, so I think there is one more question, and it's very important, I think, for us on Russian-speaking market. So Russian-speaking audience is one of the biggest in the world, okay? And Rippln way to make a business extending the social graph will suit many millions of Russian-speaking people around the world. And my question is, Brian, is there any possibility that you will visit Russia or maybe Ukraine, okay, just to support those markets with your vision of Rippln's future? Okay, I think it will make a big difference for many people, and it will boost the businesses in those countries. So what do you think? Is there any possibility to see you in those countries?
The answer is 1,000% yes. We would love to come to Ukraine, to Russia. We've just been waiting on an invite, my friend, and I think that you also will have a lot of support from people like Mariah and Michael and Larry. I think they just got excited as well. So I definitely look forward to not only planning it, but to seeing and developing a lot of relationships with individuals over there. So.
I see. Very good. Very good. So, Larry and Michael, you've been so quiet today. It's very unusual for you. Can you say just some couple of notes or just
I was going to say if you build it, they will come. I know. You know, one of the things that I've really been looking forward to is being able to really dive in with the different markets and the different groups, and certainly the different countries and cultures. And I know you guys have built a really incredible Rippln, and with Mark and the group that he has, and all the different players that you have that are stepping up in your group. I know your group is over 10,000. I don't know exactly where you're at now, but
no. It's even over 13K, you know.
13,000. How about that? Isn't that incredible? Is that I mean, it is for me, but isn't that the biggest group you've ever built during the, I guess, the pre-launch phase of anything?
Yes, for sure. Yes, that's for sure. That's for sure.
It's not even close. So, I mean, if you think about how many people you have, and you said this earlier, it's going to be crazy when you see what happens once the monetization starts. But, you know, I'm certainly excited to come out physically and get there and do some events. What's going to be fun is your group will expand outside of the Russian market. We'll be doing Hong Kong markets for people in your Rippln. I mean, that's what's really exciting is I think once you get into the 30, 40, 50,000 person mark, you'll start seeing that you'll have 1,000 people in almost every market. If you have 150,000 people, you have 1,000 people in probably 30 or 40 markets. And with 1,000 people building into an event, you can create some significant audiences that I think are going to be a lot of fun when people start really sharing, you know, their experiences, both monetarily with some money, but also when they're having fun. That's what I'm real excited about too.
Oh yes.
Hey Boris, and I would just say, Boris, you know, with your 13,000 people right now, just from the first movers advantage of you guys not only going into Russia, but I mean, even if they told 10 people, I mean, now you've got 130,000 people. So you've got a great first movers advantage. You've got a team that's really excited, and just as Michael said, now you got the payment and the rewards added in. You're going to be in the millions, and you're going to own that market from the first movers advantage in Russia. Absolutely.
Yes, I know this. Thanks to Brian, thanks to you guys, and thanks to Mariah, of course. Okay. Okay, so Mariah, can you tell us just a couple nice words to your team, because it's your team also. All the people in Russia, in Ukraine, and other countries, they want to just hear nice words from you, and they want to see you one day, Mariah. You know.
Of course. Well, first of all, Boris, I commend you for quitting your full-time job as an engineer, 9 years with a company. You quit that because of your focus and vision of what Rippln is all about. And I have to commend you for seeing the vision way back then when I introduced you to Rippln. And I hadn't seen you for about 3 or 4 years, and you pop up on my screen. I share with you what I'm doing, and you saw the vision right away. And that's the reason why I love working with you. I love working with your people, your team, and the fact that they've hung in there with you, totally focused, despite all the ups and downs. We've worked through them all. And we all knew that it would be a little bumpy, but look where we're at right now, today, on our second blitz and ready to upgrade next Monday. It's wonderful. Thank you for being with us.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for all of you. Okay.
So
very good, very good. Anything else in mind we want to cover real quick before we wrap up?
I think that's it. That's pretty much of it. What I'm really counting on to, maybe we will have such of hangouts in the near future again. Okay, just to how to say, refresh, just to refresh information and just give the. I want just my people to see you on the screens, you know. Okay, because not many Russians are watching those hangouts. Okay, so but this one I definitely will translate. It's for Russians.
Well, Boris, you've got our.
I'm translating the videos, you know, but it's not easy because it's taking so much time. But this one I will translate, okay? Because this is the most important video of my life now.
Well, Boris, we appreciate everything that you're doing. You know, if there's anything we can do as a company, I hope you know that you have our commitment of support. You know, we literally have hundreds of people that are working tirelessly to make sure we provide a clean and compliant and safe business platform and long-term business platform. And so we not only look forward to meeting you face-to-face, but some of the people that are an integral part of what you're doing. And, you know, the commitment that we cannot give is that we can't give that we're not going to make mistakes, and we can't give a commitment that, you know, we're not going to be perfect, but our commitment's going to be whatever it takes to support and to get the job done and to see it through. And so we're continuing to move forward. We have a really big vision, and the cool thing about it is we're only getting started. And I think that now you're going to see a lot of progression. Commerce is going to turn on. People are going to start making money. And the company that people start with, it's going to evolve. And what I always say is visionaries see what isn't as if it were, and then they go make it that way. And you know, we're just feel blessed and privileged to have the panel that's on the phone here, along with hundreds of others that share the same feelings that we share, and they want to make the same impact in the world that we want to make. And so, you know, our goal is to change the game and to really innovate and give people the rewards for, you know, the power that they have in the market. And everyone has that power. It's the power of one. Meaning you never know if you can touch one person's life and give them inspiration, give them a platform to be more, to do more, to live more free. You never know the ripple effect that can take place for that. And that's what our commitment is. And so for anyone that's watching is, you know, what we're going to say is we look forward to partnering with you. And you know, you have the power. And the market is so cool because it is one world. More and more. It's such a small place, and so we definitely look forward to coming to Russia. Can't wait to talk to you more about that. And but that being said, appreciate you, Mariah, Larry Lane, and Michael Rutherford. Appreciate everything you guys are doing, and I'm going to sign off. So thank you very much, Boris.
Thank you very much. Thank you all of you. Okay, guys. And
Thank
take
you.
care.